God warns, I will never talk to you again if you skip now. A big tragedy is coming your way, and I am the only one who can stop it. Don't try to skip God. I am telling you this directly because something serious is already moving toward your life. And if you ignore this moment, you will walk straight into it without protection. You feel something inside you right now, a quiet urgency, and that is not fear, but a warning filled with love. Do not scroll away or distract yourself. Because this is the moment where your path can change. If you stay, you will understand what is being blocked for you and how I am standing between you and something that was meant to break you. This is not random. This is not coincidence. This is me reaching for you before it is too late. Type Amen if you believe. I am not speaking to everyone. I am speaking to you because you were meant to hear this at this exact time. There is something forming in the unseen that you cannot yet recognize, and it carries the weight of loss, confusion, and deep regret if it reaches you unchecked. I am stepping in not because you are perfect but because you are chosen, and I have not abandoned you. You have walked through pain before and you have survived things that should have crushed your spirit. But what is coming next requires my direct intervention. I am asking for your attention now because this is where your obedience becomes your protection. I see how tired you have been. How you have been carrying silent burdens without telling anyone, and how you keep moving forward even when your heart feels heavy. That strength is not unnoticed, and that is why I am standing here now speaking into your life with urgency. You are not being threatened. You are being rescued from something you cannot yet see clearly. The tragedy I am warning you about is not only physical. It is emotional and spiritual. Something that could shake your peace and your future if it is allowed to take root. But I am here to stop it. And I will stop it if you stay connected to me in this moment. If this is reaching your heart, take a moment and like this video, because your support allows this truth to reach someone else who is also being protected right now. You may be wondering why this moment feels so intense, and it is because the timing is real. There are decisions around you, actions being taken by others, and unseen forces trying to create a chain of events that would lead you into harm. You do not need to understand every detail. You only need to trust that I see what you cannot. I am already standing between you and what was meant to hurt you. But your attention and faith keep that protection strong. When you ignore me, you weaken your awareness, and that is when confusion begins to take control. I am not asking you to be afraid. I am asking you to stay aware and close to me. You have been distracted lately, pulled in many directions. And some of those distractions are not harmless. They are slowly pulling your focus away from what truly matters. And that is exactly how danger tries to enter quietly. I am calling you back not to restrict you but to shield you. When you stay with me, when you listen, when you remain grounded in faith, you step into a place where nothing meant for harm can reach you without my permission. You are not alone in this. Even if it has felt that way, I have been watching over every step you take. Even the ones where you felt lost. I have seen the moments when you doubted yourself, when you felt like giving up, and when you questioned your worth. None of those moments pushed me away from you. In fact, they drew me closer because I knew there would come a time when you would need to hear me like this. That time is now, and I am speaking with clarity. So you do not miss what is being offered to you. There is something powerful about your life that you do not fully understand yet. That is why there are forces that try to disrupt your path, to create confusion, to delay your progress, and to weaken your spirit. But they cannot overcome you when you are aligned with me. The tragedy that was set in motion is not stronger than my power. It is not greater than my plan for you. It only has power if you disconnect, if you drift, if you choose to ignore the guidance that is being placed right in front of you right now. I am asking you to stay present and to receive what I am giving you. I am placing a shield over your life, over your mind, and over your future. I am redirecting things that you cannot see. Closing doors that would have led you into pain and opening new paths that lead to safety and growth. This is not just protection. This is restoration and preparation for what is ahead. You are being guided away from harm and towards something better. Something that aligns with the purpose I placed inside you. Do not think this is too late or that you have missed your chance. You are here because the moment has not passed yet. I am still speaking because I have not given up on you. There is still time to shift, to listen, to stay connected, and to walk in the protection that is being offered to you. The warning is real, but so is the rescue. The danger is real, but so is my power to stop it completely. Do you know why everyone's whispering about this 7-second CIA ritual? A brainwave ritual leaked from the CIA is changing lives across the globe. Proven by neuroscience, this 7-second method helps regular people attract money, freedom, and luxury. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Stay with me and you will see how things begin to change. You will notice that what was meant to harm you starts to lose its strength. You will feel a peace that does not make sense to anyone around you. You will walk through situations that should have broken you. Yet you will remain standing, steady and protected. That is what happens when you do not skip, when you do not turn away, and when you choose to listen. I need you to understand something deeper now. Because what is being stopped is not small, and it was not slouchy. It was forming slowly, step by step, through situations that seemed ordinary on the surface. You might have noticed strange tension, small disruptions, or moments where things did not feel right, but you could not explain why. Those were not random moments. They were early signs of something trying to build momentum in your life. I stepped in before it could fully take shape. And that is why you are hearing me now. Type 222. If you trust God, you are being protected in ways that you cannot measure with your eyes. There are conversations happening around you that you are not aware of, decisions being made that could have affected your future, and paths that were quietly leading you into difficulty. I have already begun to shift those paths to silence what needed to be silenced and to redirect what was moving in the wrong direction. This is not luck. This is deliberate protection. I am not reacting late. I am intervening at the exact moment where change is still possible. You have carried a lot inside your heart. And sometimes you feel like no one truly understands what you are going through. But I understand every detail, even the parts you have never spoken out loud. I know the weight of your thoughts. The doubts that try to settle in your mind and the silent fears that visit you when everything becomes quiet. That is why I am speaking with clarity now, because confusion cannot be allowed to take over your spirit. You are not meant to walk into uncertainty. You are meant to walk with awareness and strength. There is a reason this warning feels so personal. It is because it is not general. It is specific to your life and your path. The tragedy that was forming had a direct connection to something close to you, something familiar, something that would have caught you off guard. That is why you must remain attentive and grounded right now. I am not asking you to live in fear. I am asking you to stay aligned with me so that nothing can take advantage of your moment of distraction. Type 777 to receive blessings. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site. You are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give and it will be given to you is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose. Join the conversation and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today. Join our community and see what God brings back into your life. What you must realize is that your attention is powerful. Where you focus your thoughts, where you place your trust, and how you respond to guidance all shape the outcome of your life. When you stay connected to me, your awareness sharpens and your path becomes clearer. When you drift even slightly, confusion tries to enter and distort what you see. That is why I warned you not to skip, because skipping is not just leaving words behind. It is stepping away from the protection that is being offered to you. There are patterns that have been repeating in your life, and some of them have brought frustration and delay. You have wondered why certain things keep happening, why certain obstacles appear just when you are about to move forward. Those patterns are not permanent and they are not stronger than my will for you. I am breaking those cycles now. Not just by removing what is harmful, but by guiding you into a different way of moving, thinking, and trusting. This is a turning point. Even if it does not look dramatic from the outside, you are being repositioned quietly. While others may not notice anything different about you, there is a shift happening inside your life that will soon become visible. The things that once pulled you down will begin to lose their grip. The situations that once confused you will begin to make sense. And the path that once seemed uncertain will begin to open with clarity. This is how my protection works. Not always loud, but always effective and always precise. I want you to stay calm and steady. Do not let fear take hold of your thoughts, because fear can distort what you are meant to see clearly. What I am giving you is not fear. It is awareness. Awareness keeps you grounded, focused, and aligned with the truth. It allows you to move forward with confidence even when you do not see the full picture yet. Trust that I am handling what you cannot see and guiding you where you need to go. There are people around you who may not fully understand your journey, and that is okay. Not everyone is meant to see what you see or feel what you feel. You are being guided in a specific way because your path is unique. Do not let outside noise distract you or make you question what you are sensing inside. The connection you have with me is not dependent on others. It is personal and direct. Stay rooted in that connection and you will not be led astray. You may start to notice small changes after this moment. Things that once felt heavy may begin to feel lighter. Situations that seem stuck may begin to move. You may even feel a sense of peace that you cannot fully explain. Those are signs that the shift is already happening. Do not ignore those signs and do not take them for granted. They are confirmation that you are not alone and that what was meant for harm is being turned away. What if a quick 7-second brain ritual could truly wipe out your debt and fill your life with unstoppable abundance? A shocking CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second ritual now helping ordinary people clear debt and attract unlimited wealth. Verified by 4 top neuroscience labs, this easy method is turning financial problems into dream lifestyles. New homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening for real people. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I am still working behind the scenes of your life. Every detail matters, even the ones that seem insignificant to you. Nothing is overlooked, nothing is forgotten, and nothing is beyond my reach. The protection I am placing over you is not temporary. It is part of a larger plan to bring you into a place of stability and growth. You are not just being saved from something. You are being prepared for something better. Every step you take in awareness strengthens that protection and weakens what was meant to harm you. This is why your attention in this moment matters more than you realize. Type 1 to 12 if you trust in Jesus. There were moments recently when you felt uncertain about a decision. When something inside you told you to pause, but you were not sure why. That was not hesitation. That was guidance trying to reach you. I was already warning you through your spirit, trying to slow you down before you stepped into something that would have caused you pain. You may have ignored some of those moments, and that is why I am speaking more directly now. I am not here to remind you of mistakes. I am here to prevent them from repeating. You must understand that not every opportunity placed in front of you is meant for you. Some paths look good at first but carry hidden consequences that only become clear later. I see those consequences before they unfold, and I am redirecting you away from them. What feels like delay in your life is often protection in disguise. What feels like rejection is sometimes a door being closed so that you do not walk into something that would have hurt you deeply. Type 1 to claim miracles. There are people whose intentions are not aligned with your peace. Even if they appear kind on the surface, their presence in your life could have slowly pulled you into confusion, stress, and emotional weight that you were never meant to carry. I am creating distance where needed, even if you do not immediately understand why certain connections are changing. This is not loss. This is protection taking form in your life. You are not being isolated. You are being guarded. You may feel a shift in your environment, in conversations, and even in how others respond to you. Do not let that shake your confidence. When I move things around you, it often creates temporary discomfort before clarity arrives. What is being removed was never meant to stay, and what is being prepared for you will bring a deeper sense of peace and stability. Trust that this process is not random. It is guided with purpose. There is also something within you that is being strengthened right now. Your ability to sense what is right and what is wrong is becoming sharper. You are learning to trust your inner voice instead of ignoring it. That voice is not separate from me. It is one of the ways I guide you quietly. The more you listen, the clearer it becomes and the less confusion you will experience. This is part of how you are being protected moving forward. You have been through situations where you felt blindsided, where things happened so suddenly that you did not have time to prepare. I am changing that pattern in your life. I am giving you awareness before events unfold so that you can move with wisdom instead of reacting in panic. This is a shift from being caught off guard to being guided with clarity. It is a form of protection that stays with you not just for this moment but for what lies ahead. There is something important you need to hold on to. You are not being warned because you are in danger right now. You are being warned because danger was approaching and is now being turned away. That difference matters. You are not standing in the middle of harm. You are standing in the space where harm is being removed before it reaches you. This is what it means to be protected in advance. You may begin to notice that certain plans do not work out the way you expected. Instead of forcing them, pause and reflect. There is a reason behind every redirection. What feels like interruption is often me guiding you onto a safer and more aligned path. Do not rush against these moments. Allow them to guide you. When you move with patience, you align yourself with protection. Your future is not being taken away from you. It is being preserved. The path you are on is being corrected so that you can step into something better without carrying unnecessary damage. I am not only stopping what was coming. I am also preparing what is next. This preparation may feel quiet, but it is powerful and intentional. You are being positioned for something that requires strength, clarity, and a steady spirit. You are stronger than you think, and you have already proven that through everything you have faced. But strength alone is not what keeps you safe. Connection, awareness, and trust are what keep you aligned with protection. That is why I am asking you to stay with me, to listen and to remain open. The more you stay connected, the less power confusion will have over your life. That is how danger often approaches. Not loudly, but in ways that feel safe until it is too late. I could not allow that to happen to you. So, I interrupted the flow before it reached its full strength. You are standing in a moment where what almost happened has already been weakened and pushed away. Type 111. If you walk by faith, could a CIA-leaked brainwave ritual be the fastest shortcut to a life of luxury? Newly released CIA research has just exposed a jaw-dropping brainwave technique that's letting everyday people attract massive wealth almost instantly. This 7-second home ritual, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is transforming debt into dream houses, cars, and luxury getaways. If you're reading this, consider yourself lucky. The page could be taken down any time. Click the link in the description and comments to unlock the secret before it's gone forever. You might be thinking about recent moments that did not go as planned. Situations that felt confusing or even frustrating. Those moments were not mistakes. They were part of the interruption I placed in your path. I slowed things down, redirected outcomes, and blocked certain steps so that you would not continue moving toward something harmful. Even when you felt disappointed, you were actually being protected. It is important that you begin to see these moments differently because they carry the evidence of my presence in your life. There is a layer of protection around you right now that did not exist in the same way before. It has been strengthened because you chose to stay, to listen, and to remain open instead of turning away. That choice matters more than you realize. Every moment of attention you give strengthens your awareness and keeps you aligned with what is safe. This is not about perfection. It is about connection and willingness to stay guided. Type 777 to receive blessings. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Kofa community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself. Jesus says this is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. You are entering a phase where your discernment becomes sharper. You will begin to notice subtle differences in how situations feel, how people speak, and how certain paths appear to you. Things that once seemed unclear will begin to stand out with greater clarity. This is not coincidence. It is the result of you being more aligned with me. I am helping you see what you could not see before so that you do not walk blindly into situations that are not meant for you. There is also something being restored inside you. The peace that was slowly being disturbed is returning, and it will continue to grow stronger. You have felt moments of inner tension recently. Moments where your spirit felt unsettled without a clear reason. That tension was connected to what was forming around you. Now that it is being removed, your peace will begin to settle again. Do not ignore that feeling. It is a sign that you are moving back into alignment. You must also understand that not everything that appears urgent deserves your immediate reaction. Part of what was trying to affect you relied on pushing you into quick decisions without giving you time to think clearly. That pressure is not from me. I guide with clarity, not confusion. When something tries to rush you into action without peace, take a step back. That pause creates space for you to hear me and move wisely. There are things you will never fully know about what was stopped. And that is not meant to create fear. It is meant to show you that protection often works quietly and completely without needing to reveal every detail. You do not need to see everything to trust that it has been handled. What matters is that you are safe and that your path is being corrected in a way that leads you forward instead of backward. You are not the same person you were before this moment. Even if nothing around you looks dramatically different, yet something inside you has shifted. You are more aware, more grounded, and more connected than you were before. This is how transformation begins. Not always with visible changes, but with internal alignment. That alignment will soon begin to reflect in your external life as well. There is something ahead of you that requires this level of awareness. The protection you are receiving now is not only for what was coming but also for what is ahead. You are being prepared to step into a new phase where clarity and discernment will be essential. Without this preparation you would have faced unnecessary struggles. With it you will move with confidence and steadiness. Do not let doubt creep in after this moment. Doubt tries to weaken what has just been strengthened. It makes you question what you felt and what you understood. Stay firm in what you know right now. You felt the urgency. You recognized the importance and you chose to stay. That choice has already created a shift in your life. Hold on to that and let it guide you forward. This is not just about stopping one moment of danger. It is about changing how you walk through every moment that comes next. I am strengthening your ability to recognize what is right for you and what is not. This is how your path becomes safer, clearer, and more aligned with the purpose I have placed within you. Type Amen. If you believe, there is something important you need to understand about how I protect you. I do not always remove every challenge from your life, but I make sure that nothing meant to destroy you is allowed to succeed. There is a difference between a test that helps you grow and a situation that is meant to break you. What was coming toward you was not a test. It was something that carried the weight of harm. That is why I stepped in with urgency and redirected it before it could take hold in your life. You may begin to reflect on past experiences where things did not go as you expected, where you felt confusion or even disappointment. Some of those moments were also protection even if you did not see it at the time. I have been working in your life long before this moment, quietly guiding, adjusting, and shielding you from things you were never meant to face. This is not the first time I have intervened, and it will not be the last. My presence in your life has been constant, even when you did not recognize it. Type 222. If you trust God, there is a reason you are being reminded of this now. It is because you are entering a season where your awareness will determine your outcomes more than ever before. You will be faced with choices, opportunities, and situations that require clarity and calmness. If you move with distraction or doubt, confusion can take hold. But if you move with awareness and trust, you will see clearly what is meant for you and what is not. This is why I am strengthening you now so you are ready for what is ahead. Is it really possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial struggle into overnight wealth? This leaked CIA-backed study uncovers a 7-second money ritual that's changing lives right now. Endorsed by 4 neuroscience labs, it reprograms your brain to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now living their dream lives. Luxury homes, new vehicles, exotic travel. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You are not meant to carry fear into this next phase of your life. Fear clouds your thinking and makes everything appear uncertain. What I am giving you is not fear. It is understanding. Understanding allows you to move forward with confidence. Even when you do not have all the answers, you do not need to know every detail of what is ahead. You only need to know that I am guiding you, and that is enough to keep you steady. There is also something being restored within your spirit. You may not have realized how much pressure you have been under. How much weight you have been carrying silently. That weight is being lifted now. Not all at once, but gradually in a way that allows you to regain your strength. You will begin to feel lighter, more at peace, and more in control of your thoughts. This is part of the healing that comes when you remain connected to me. You are being repositioned in ways that will soon become visible. What once felt stuck will begin to move. What once felt unclear will begin to make sense. And what once felt out of reach will begin to come closer. This is not sudden or random. It is the result of everything that has been shifted behind the scenes of your life. You are stepping into alignment, and alignment changes everything. There may still be moments where you feel uncertain, and that is okay. Growth does not remove every question, but it gives you the strength to move forward despite them. When those moments come, return to what you feel right now. Remember the clarity, the awareness, and the sense of protection that has been placed over you. Let that guide you instead of letting doubt take control. You are not walking this path alone. Every step you take is being watched, guided, and protected. Even when you feel like nothing is happening, there is movement taking place in your favor. Things are being arranged, shifted, and prepared in ways that you cannot yet see. Trust that process even when it feels quiet. There is something ahead of you that requires the version of you that is being shaped right now. Without this preparation, you would not be ready to receive it fully. But with it, you will step into it with clarity, confidence, and strength. This is why everything is happening the way it is. Nothing is wasted. Nothing is random and nothing is without purpose. Stay grounded in what you are learning. Stay connected to the awareness that has been given to you. Do not drift back into distraction or ignore the guidance that is being offered. What you are receiving right now is not temporary. It is something that will continue to guide you if you remain open to it. You are being lifted into a place where you sense, pause, and understand before something unfolds. This is how your life begins to change in a lasting way. It is not only about avoiding harm. It is about walking with clarity and peace at the same time. Type yes to affirm. There were times when you trusted too quickly. When you gave your energy to situations and people without fully seeing their impact on you. That was not weakness. It was part of your nature to care and to believe the best. But now you are learning balance where your heart remains open yet your awareness stays sharp. This balance will protect you from being drained, mistled or pulled into unnecessary struggles. You are not losing your kindness. You are strengthening it with wisdom. Type 10 to claim miracles. You will start to notice how certain situations no longer pull you in the same way. Things that once felt important may begin to lose their hold on your attention. This is not because they have no value but because you are being guided towards something more meaningful. Your focus is being refined so that your energy is not wasted. What truly matters will become clearer and what does not will slowly fade without you needing to force it. There is a quiet strength building inside you. One that does not need to prove itself to anyone. It is not loud. It is steady. This strength will help you remain calm even when things around you feel uncertain. You will begin to respond instead of react, to think instead of rush, and to trust instead of fear. This is how your path becomes stable even when life tries to create movement around you. You may also notice changes in how others respond to you. Some may feel drawn to your calmness while others may feel distant without understanding why. This is part of the shift happening within you. As you align more with clarity and truth, not everyone will feel comfortable staying close. That is not something to fear or resist. It is simply a reflection of you stepping into a different space where only what aligns with your peace can remain. There is something important ahead that requires this version of you. It requires your awareness, your calmness, and your ability to trust what you feel inside. Without this preparation, you would have approached it with uncertainty. But now you will recognize it when it appears. You will not be confused or unsure because you will feel a sense of peace that confirms you are on the right path. You have been through moments where you questioned everything, where you wondered if you were making the right choices or moving in the right direction. Those moments were part of your growth even though they felt uncomfortable. They pushed you to seek clarity, to reflect, and to become more aware. Now that awareness is becoming one of your greatest strengths, have you heard about the top secret ritual the government wants to keep hidden? Imagine if a single 7-second ritual could clear your debts and draw wealth to you effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 leading neuroscience labs confirm it's not a myth. Struggling families are moving into dream homes with total peace of mind. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Do not go back to ignoring what you feel. Do not silence that inner voice when it tries to guide you. It is there to help you, not to confuse you. The more you listen to it, the more it will guide you clearly. This is one of the ways I continue to speak to you quietly but consistently. There is also healing happening in areas of your life that you may not have fully recognized. Emotional weight that you have carried is being lifted. Thoughts that once felt heavy are beginning to settle. You may not see dramatic changes immediately, but you will feel them gradually. This is a process, and it is happening in a way that allows you to grow stronger without being overwhelmed. You are not being rushed into anything right now. You are being guided step by step with clarity at each stage. There is no need to hurry or force outcomes. Everything that is meant for you will come at the right time in the right way. Your role is to stay aware, to trust, and to move with the guidance you are receiving. The protection that has been placed over your life is still active. It has not faded, and it will not disappear as long as you remain connected. You are being watched over in ways that go beyond what you can see. Every step you take is being guided. Even when it feels like you are moving on your own, there were influences around you that were slowly shaping your thoughts in ways you did not fully notice. Small doubts, subtle fears, and quiet distractions were building over time. They did not come all at once, but little by little, they tried to weaken your focus and your peace. That is why I had to step in with urgency, because if they continued, they would have led you into decisions that did not reflect your true path. Now those influences are being broken and your mind is being cleared. Type 33 to claim protection. You are beginning to regain control over your thoughts, and that is powerful. When your mind is clear, you see situations for what they truly are, not for what they pretend to be. This clarity protects you from being misled and from reacting in ways that create more difficulty. You are learning to pause, to observe, and to understand before you act. This is a shift that will change how you move through every situation from this point forward. There is also a deeper sense of stability forming within you. Even if things around you are still adjusting, you will begin to feel steady inside. That steadiness is not dependent on circumstances. It comes from being aligned with me. When you are aligned, you do not lose yourself in confusion or fear. You remain grounded even when things are changing around you. This is the kind of strength that cannot be shaken easily. You may notice that certain thoughts no longer have the same power over you. Worries that once felt overwhelming may now seem smaller and easier to manage. This is not because your problems have disappeared, but because your perspective is changing. You are seeing things from a place of understanding instead of fear. That shift allows you to handle situations with calmness instead of stress. There is something else happening that you need to be aware of. Your environment is adjusting to match the change within you. Conversations may feel different. Interactions may shift, and even the energy of certain places may not feel the same. This is part of the alignment process. As you become clearer, everything around you begins to adjust accordingly. This is not something to resist. It is something to allow. You are not losing anything valuable in this process. What is being removed was either harmful or unnecessary for your growth. What remains will be stronger, more stable, and more aligned with your peace. Trust that what stays in your life after this shift is meant to be there. You do not need to hold on tightly or fear loss. What is meant for you will remain without force. There is a sense of direction forming inside you, even if you cannot fully describe it yet. You may feel drawn towards certain actions, certain choices, or certain paths without fully knowing why. That feeling is guidance. It does not always come with loud explanations, but it leads you where you need to go. Trust that feeling and follow it with calmness and patience. You have been given another chance to move forward differently. This is not about correcting every past mistake. It is about moving with new awareness from this point on. You are not expected to be perfect. You are expected to be present and aware. That awareness will help you make better choices naturally without forcing or overthinking everything. The protection around you is still active and it will continue to guide you as long as you remain connected. You are not being left alone to figure everything out on your own. Every step you take is being supported even when you do not feel it directly. This is why you must stay grounded and attentive, because guidance often comes quietly. There is more ahead of you that will require this level of clarity. You are being prepared for situations where your awareness will make a difference. Without it, you would have faced confusion. With it, you will move with confidence. This preparation is not random. It is intentional and necessary for what is coming next. Stay in this space of calmness and awareness. Do not rush out of it or try to return to old patterns. What you are experiencing now is a shift that will continue to grow if you allow it. You are not only being protected from what was coming. You are being guided into a life that feels more stable, more clear, and more aligned with who you truly are meant to be. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading everywhere so fast? New CIA leaks have revealed a powerful brain ritual that triggers instant wealth flow. This 7-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly changing lives. From crushing debt to dream vacations, this could be your shortcut to abundance. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There were moments when you felt alone in your decisions. When you believed you had to figure everything out by yourself. That feeling was never the truth. I was always there, guiding quietly, even when you did not notice it. Now you are becoming aware of that guidance. And that awareness changes everything. You are no longer moving without direction. You are moving with a sense of purpose that is growing stronger within you. Type 88 to receive abundance. You may begin to reflect on how certain things did not happen in your life the way you expected. Plans changed, paths shifted, and outcomes were different from what you had hoped for. At the time, it may have felt like loss or confusion, but now you can begin to see that many of those moments were protection. You were being guided away from situations that would not have brought you peace. What seemed like delay was actually alignment. There is a calm understanding forming inside you, one that does not need constant reassurance. You are starting to trust what you feel without needing external confirmation. This trust is not blind. It is built from everything you have experienced and everything you are now becoming aware of. It allows you to move forward with confidence even when the path is not fully visible. This is how you grow into stability. You are also learning to let go of the need to control everything. Control often comes from fear, from the desire to avoid uncertainty. But you are being shown that not everything needs to be controlled to be safe. When you trust me, you allow things to unfold in a way that is guided, not forced. This does not make you passive. It makes you aligned with what is right for you. There is something ahead that will require you to remain calm and steady even when it feels unexpected. Without the awareness you are gaining now, that moment could have created confusion or stress. But with this clarity, you will recognize it as part of your path. You will not react with fear. You will respond with understanding. This is the difference that preparation creates. You are not being rushed into that moment. You are being prepared for it step by step. Everything you are experiencing now is part of that preparation. The clarity, the calmness, the awareness, all of it is building within you. So that when the time comes, you are ready. You will not feel lost or unsure. You will feel grounded and clear. There is also a deeper sense of peace that is beginning to settle in your life. It may not be constant yet, but it is growing. This peace is not dependent on everything being perfect around you. It comes from knowing that you are guided and protected. Even when things are uncertain, that peace remains. It becomes your foundation. Something you can return to whenever you feel unsettled. You are not alone in this process. Even if it sometimes feels that way, every step you take is being supported even when you cannot see it. There are adjustments being made around you that you are not aware of. Situations are being aligned, outcomes are being redirected, and paths are being opened. All of this is happening in a way that leads you towards something better. You are also being reminded that your life has value and purpose beyond what you may have fully realized. What you almost faced could have disrupted that purpose, but it has been stopped. Now you have the opportunity to move forward with clarity and intention. This is not just about avoiding harm. It is about stepping into what you are meant to become. Do not lose this awareness after this moment. Do not go back to ignoring what you feel or dismissing the guidance you receive. This connection is something that will continue to guide you if you remain open to it. You do not need to search for signs everywhere. What you need will come to you clearly when you stay grounded and attentive. This is not a small change. It is a deep internal shift that will continue to influence how you think, how you decide, and how you move forward. You are no longer walking through life without direction. You are being guided with intention, and that changes everything about your path. Type yes to affirm. There is something you need to guard carefully now, and that is your attention. Your attention determines what you allow into your mind and what you give power to in your life. When your attention is scattered, it becomes easier for confusion to return. But when your attention is steady and focused, clarity remains strong. This is why I am reminding you to stay present and not drift back into old habits that pull you away from awareness. Type 666 to claim clarity. You may begin to notice that your reactions are changing. Situations that once triggered strong emotions may now feel easier to handle. This is not because those situations have changed, but because you have. You are no longer reacting from a place of uncertainty. You are responding from a place of understanding. That difference will protect you from creating unnecessary stress in your life. There is also a deeper level of patience forming within you. You are learning to wait without feeling anxious, to observe without feeling the need to act immediately. This patience is not weakness. It is strength. It allows you to see things clearly before making decisions. It prevents you from rushing into situations that are not right for you. This is part of the protection that will stay with you moving forward. You are being guided to trust what feels calm and steady instead of what feels urgent and pressured. Not everything that demands your attention deserves your response. Some things try to pull you in quickly, hoping you will act without thinking. But now you are learning to pause, to feel, and to understand before you move. That pause creates space for clarity to enter. And clarity protects you. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into fortune? A covered CIA finding exposes a strange 7-second ritual that activates money, attracting brain waves on autopilot. Supported by science and 4 elite labs, this home ritual is turning struggling people into dream lifestyle owners. But this page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted from the internet forever. There may still be moments where doubt tries to return, where you question whether you are truly being guided. That is natural. But do not let those moments take control. Return to what you have experienced. Remember the clarity, the shift, and the sense of protection that you felt. Those are not illusions. They are real, and they are evidence that you are not alone. You are also learning to release what you cannot control. There are things in life that will always be outside your influence. Trying to control them only creates stress and confusion. But when you trust that I am handling what you cannot, you free yourself from that weight. This does not mean you stop caring. It means you focus on what is within your control and leave the rest in my hands. There is a quiet confidence growing within you. It does not need to be loud or visible to others. It is something you feel inside, a steady belief that you are being guided in the right direction. This confidence will help you move forward even when things are uncertain. It will keep you grounded when situations change. It will remind you that you are not walking alone. You may also notice that your priorities are shifting. Things that once seemed important may no longer hold the same value. This is not a loss. It is a realignment. You are being drawn toward what truly matters. What brings peace, growth, and purpose into your life. Allow this shift to happen naturally. Do not resist it or try to hold on to what is fading. There is something ahead that will confirm everything you are feeling now. It will not come with confusion or doubt. It will come with a sense of calm recognition, as if you already knew it was coming. This is how you will know that you are aligned. You will not need to question it. You will feel it clearly and move forward with confidence. Stay connected to this awareness. Do not let it fade once you move on from this moment. What you are experiencing now is not temporary. It is something that will continue to guide you if you remain open to it. Every step you take from here can be guided with clarity if you choose to stay present. The awareness you have gained is not meant to fade once you move forward. It is meant to stay with you and guide you through everything that comes next. You have crossed a point where you can no longer go back to being unaware. You have seen what it feels like to be guided, to be protected, and to be redirected before harm reaches you. That experience will remain with you and influence how you move from this moment on. Type Amen. If you believe there is something I want you to hold on to as you continue forward. Protection is not always loud or visible, but it is always present when you remain connected. You will not always see what is being stopped or redirected. But that does not mean it is not happening. Trust that even in moments where everything feels normal, there are things being handled in your favor. This trust allows you to move without constant worry, knowing that you are not alone in your path. Type 999 to affirm divine timing. You are also learning to recognize the difference between peace and pressure. Peace feels steady, calm, and clear. Pressure feels urgent, confusing, and heavy. As you move forward, use this understanding to guide your decisions. When something brings peace, it is aligned with you. When something brings pressure, take a step back and reassess. This simple awareness will help you avoid many situations that are not meant for you. There may still be moments where life feels uncertain, and that is natural. Uncertainty does not mean you are off track. It simply means that not everything has been revealed yet. You do not need to see the entire path to take the next step. You only need enough clarity to move forward with confidence. Trust that more will be revealed at the right time. You are being guided to slow down and be intentional with your actions. Rushing often leads to mistakes, while patience allows you to see things clearly. This does not mean you stop moving. It means you move with awareness. Every step you take should come from a place of understanding rather than reaction. This shift will bring stability into your life. There is also a deeper sense of gratitude forming within you. You may begin to realize how many things could have gone wrong but did not. You may see how certain situations changed at the last moment in ways that worked in your favor. These are not coincidences. They are signs of protection and guidance that have been present in your life all along. You are not being asked to be perfect. You are being asked to stay aware. Awareness keeps you aligned with what is right for you. It helps you recognize when something is off and when something is right. It allows you to make choices that support your well-being instead of creating unnecessary difficulty. This is how your life becomes more stable and balanced. There is something ahead that will require you to trust this awareness fully. It may not look exactly the way you expect, but you will recognize it through the sense of peace it brings. You will not need to force anything or convince yourself. It will feel right, and that feeling will guide you forward. Trust that when the time comes, you will know. You are also learning to let go of what no longer serves you. This may include habits, thoughts, or even connections that do not align with your growth. Letting go is not always easy, but it is necessary for you to move forward. What you release creates space for something better to enter your life. Do not hold on out of fear. Trust that what is meant for you will remain. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has now come to light, revealing a brain-hacking ritual that draws in wealth like magic. It only takes 7 seconds. You can do it at home, and it's supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are ditching debt and living in luxury right now. But this information won't stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted. There is a steady strength growing within you. It is not based on circumstances. It is based on your connection and awareness. This strength will help you remain grounded even when things around you change. It will keep you from being easily shaken or influenced by external pressures. This is the kind of strength that carries you through any situation. Stay connected to what you are feeling now. Do not let distractions pull you away from this awareness. The world around you will continue to move, but you must remain steady within yourself. This steadiness will guide your actions and decisions in a way that keeps you aligned with your path. You have come this far because you chose not to turn away. And that choice has already changed more in your life than you can fully see right now. What was once unclear is becoming steady. And what once felt uncertain is beginning to settle into clarity. This is not the end of what I am doing for you. It is the continuation of a path that is now being shaped with intention and care. You are not moving forward by chance anymore. You are moving forward with guidance that will continue to protect and direct you. Every step you take from here carries the influence of this moment. Type yes to affirm. There is something important you must carry with you after this. Do not return to ignoring the quiet signals you feel inside. Those signals are how you are guided before things become obvious. When something feels off, do not dismiss it. When something feels right, do not doubt it without reason. You are learning to trust this inner awareness because it is one of the ways I keep you aligned with what is safe and true. The more you honor it, the stronger it becomes. Type 555 to embrace change. You are about to enter your divine future. But remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the Word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry. When Jesus says, "Give and heaven will open over you." On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall. Share your heart. And as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now. Join the family and see your heavens open. You are also entering a time where your choices will begin to reflect your growth. You will respond differently, think more clearly, and move with greater intention. Situations that once caused confusion will now feel easier to understand. You will not be pulled in every direction the way you were before. This is the result of everything that has been shifting within you. You are becoming more grounded, and that grounding will support you in every area of your life. There may still be moments where you feel tested, where something tries to pull you back into old patterns. Those moments are not meant to defeat you. They are opportunities for you to apply what you have learned. When they come, pause and remember where you are now. Remember the clarity, the calmness, and the awareness that has been given to you. Let that guide your response instead of reacting from habit. You are not expected to handle everything perfectly. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment. A place where divine abundance is not just a hope but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.